Hello, everyone. So this past Sunday, in case you were not able to be in church, our children got to get communion ready for the church. Now I know some of you didn't get to be there, so I wanted to show you what we did to get ready so that you could see how that worked in case we ever get to do it again, because it was really fun. And then I have a little assignment for you at the end, okay? So what we did is we went and got, let me show you. So we have the chalice and this plate that we use for the bread, and this is one of the secrets, okay? So usually we put grape juice in here. And that's what our church's tradition is to use for to use in the cup. But like you know, we are not doing normal communion right now. So we are not getting the bread. We are not getting the bread and the juice from the cups right now. We are getting them from these little things, right? So that we don't waste things, we actually put water in this, but we could have put juice just for fun. It was our choice. So we put water in here, and then I went and got bread to put on here. And we don't use that bread. So we also, again, we have different elements, but this is just because this way Pastor Kayla and Pastor Sue, when they are blessing everything up front, it's kind of props. So if you've ever heard of the word prop, that's something that you use in like a movie or a play to stand in for something, okay? So we got to get the bread and the pretend juice ready, okay? And then we covered them. Let me see if I can show you here. So we covered them with this white cloth, and that's how we left it up here for Pastor Kayla and Pastor Sue to use when they were blessing communion. Now something else that we got to do is these little cups. We got a whole bunch of these. And the kids who were here helped me count out 40 in each basket. Okay, so we put these in each of them, and these are special because this means everyone can have communion safely at their seats, so we don't all have to come up front and have more people being around each other. So we can just stay in our seats when our masks are down taking communion, and it helps keep everybody in our congregation safer, right? I wanted to show you something really cool. So I don't know if you can read it. That says gluten-free. So what our church has done is gotten these, that the cracker inside of them is gluten-free, which means that for everybody in our congregation, including those who are not able to eat gluten, they're able to take the same communion as us, which is pretty special that our church thinks about those who would otherwise have to have a special communion. In our church, our tradition is that anybody is welcome to come take communion. So if you have been coming here for a long time, if you're brand new, you get to take communion, and you don't have to take communion. So some people choose not to take communion, and that is okay too. They don't have to. So we have an open table, which means that anybody who wants to take communion can. It is their choice, okay? So that is how communion works in our church. That's how we got it ready this Sunday. Hopefully some other time we get to do it again, and you will be all ready to go. Something I want you to do is the next time we have communion is going to be in November. So we have communion the first Sunday of the month. So if you are having communion home with your family, I want you to take charge, okay? I want you to be in charge of getting communion ready for your family. So you need to find something to eat and something to drink. It does not have to be bread, and it does not have to be juice. But if you want those things, talk to your grown-ups and see if you can have those things. You could also do crackers. We used little pieces of like muffins sometimes when we were worshiping at home. Your juice doesn't have to be juice. You could use water. You could use tea. You could use milk, whatever. Whatever you can eat and drink to represent communion is what you can do, okay? So I need you to be in charge of it next month. And if you do it, please let me know. And I would love to hear about how that went, okay? So I am so happy that you took the time to learn about communion at our church, and I hope to see you soon. Bye.